I started a video clip to explain what happened this morning, but I wanted to change the camera from to me to what I wanted to show, and I stopped the movie. So again, I used the bottle because the level is now till here, and it was full. I put it in the bananas, and the reason I did that was because this morning too much water. No, so this is the level of the pot. The level of the bottle was about here. It was the bottle height and level of water that. So it reminds me. It reminded me of when I had my aquarium. En in Dutch it is overhevelen. In English I don't know for the moment what it's called, but when you have aquarium, to clean it, you take a part of water out. Let's say your aquarium is 45 centimeters high, then you take out 10, 15 centimeters, and you fill it up again with clean water. So the aquarium gets clean. And you got a hose usually with a special adapter that is special made so that you can go over the floor, over the grind in the aquarium to clean the droppings of the fish. Good, but the point is, when you had the aquarium, when you fill the aquarium up again, you do a bucket with water. You need to put the bucket higher than the aquarium, and then you got a hose, and it goes in the aquarium. And because the bucket that needed to be higher than the aquarium, the level was higher, so the water would run from the bucket to the aquarium. If the bucket was lower than the aquarium, so level of the water of the aquarium became higher than the level of the water in the bucket, the water out of the aquarium would run back. It would run back to the lowest point. I wasn't thinking of that because when I saw it in my bedroom, and the pots were, as you saw, drowned. So I thought, oh boy, take it out, take those hydrospikes out, and what am I gonna do, because this doesn't work. Well, actually, it does work. Yesterday I already was surprised that the water level in the bottle had dropped, I think, such a bit, and I thought I wasn't looking right. So much in so short of time, but now I saw that the water in the bottle was the same level as the pots. And I was walking to church and I thought, of course, the water in the bottle was at a higher level than the water in the pot, so therefore there was more force to push the water actually in the water pot through the pipe, the little tiny hose of the hydrospike, because else in the pot here of the bananas it should have more water in it 2 by this time, because I went to church 8 o'clock. No, wait later. 8:45, I think. So before that, at about 8 o'clock, around 8 o'clock, I think, I saw that, took the spikes out and put them in here, because I need to place them somewhere. And now it is 20 past 12, and the water is okay. So it is really that the water in the bottle was higher, so there was more power behind the water to transfer it to the plants, the water lower. Now I know that. On my way to church, I thought about it. Oh boy, with the aquarium, you had the same thing. But it also means the hydrospikes work. Because before I thought, why, if you put a hydrospike in it and you fill the hydrospike with water, but not the tiny hose that is connected to the spike, why should it actually draw water through that hose? Because the hose itself is empty. So when the water is getting lower in the hydrospike, it still has a length of hose it needs to fill. So I thought, how is that gonna work? But it did. It actually sucked water through that hose, which was empty, and into the dirt. How else can the plant pots drown or flood? It worked too well. So now I know always to put the water, or where the water is in, lower than the plants. So it would actually have to have sucking force, because it sucks through the hose the water. And then the hose, the hydrospike. So this pipe was empty. Goes in here to the bottom. Okay, it's about there. So that's better. So in the bedroom I began with that, and now it's about here. So this needs to be lower, the whole bottle, than the pot. Else it floods it. So next time I know now that to put the bottle or the source of water lower than, well, the pot. I know that it works, and I know that I need to do that. So, but the hose of the hydrospike is not too long, so that's my worry. But I'm gonna find out something. But it works, nice. I've ordered 1 package of 2 more, so, and maybe in the future even more, because it works well. Yeah.